Hey guys, Alex here from TitanBearGaming.com, at TitanBearGaming on social media and on Discord. In today's video, I get to do another product review from the wonderful Dogmight Games. You'll remember Dogmight as the same company that does high-quality RPG accessories, like their adventure case that I showed last time, and the dragon sheath for holding dice and minis and wonderful things like this. Wonderful products. I really like the guys at Dogmight. They do some really amazing stuff, and now they're starting to do wooden polyhedral dice. They're made of the same high-quality, top-level woods that they use for the rest of their RPG products, and these things come out really, really pretty. They're made of the same woods that they always use, and for the numbering that they use, instead of using any kind of paint or an ink or anything, they actually use a powdered stone that's colored for the usual kinds of things that you would get for dice, of a white, black, blue, green, purple, and I think they even have an orange or a red as well. And those things are made of like malachite and lapis lazuli, a mother of pearl. That's the one that we're going to be looking at today, is lettered with mother of pearl. So it makes for a very different appearance to these dice. High quality, hand sanded wood dice that look amazing, and they have an interesting style of lettering on them. So without further ado, let's take a look at the one that I've got. So they come in these really nice little boxes here with a nice Dogmight logo on the front of it, and they come packed really nicely. Let's go ahead and start popping these guys out of here. So here we're looking at a 7-count polyhedral set. This is the Yucatan rosewood set. That's the wood that it's made out of. And then for the numbering that you see on here, this is made of mother of pearl. So it gives you kind of this nice white style contrast to the rest of the wood. These things are really nice. I like them a lot. I'm actually really, really happy to have a set of these. You can buy them in all kinds of different set counts. You can get them as singles of D20s. You can get them as oversized D20s. You can also get them as just a set of the D6s. You can basically buy them in any kind of orientation that you would want. Like I was mentioning, these things are hand created, right? They are machined originally on a CNC machine, but then they are hand sanded afterwards. So when you are buying one of these sets, you are buying several hours of a top level craftsman's time and effort. It's a very cool thing, would make for a really amazing gift. Now, the questions that I'm sure everybody is asking themselves and they want to know are things like, what does the weight end up looking like for these? How well do they roll? What is the overall level of survivability? How durable do these things seem to be? And it seems like Dogmight's done a really great job. I think they get top marks all along the way for each of these things. Now, they're never going to be able to guarantee that you have 100% randomness on this because it is an organic wood product. You have no ability to guarantee that it is 100% homogeneous all the way through from a density perspective, as well as because they're hand sanded, their edges aren't going to be 100% perfect. That being said, as you can see, they do use sharp edges on these to promote a more chaotic roll. And the Dogmight guys say that they've been doing a whole bunch of numbers testing on these and don't see any real difference in terms of overall randomness for rolls relative to a polyhedral resin set. Now, also relative to a polyhedral resin set, these things, because they are made of wood, have a different style of weight to them. They have a different feel in your hand, right? They feel lighter, and for the most part, Dogmight has designed these things to be approximately the same in terms of their body weight relative to normal resin polyhedral dice. They can be a little bit lighter, they can be a little bit heavier. They feel different to me in hand, but I think that's because they're an organic wood material. I actually really like the way that these things feel in hand. I think that it presents a different approach. It's a different feel to rolling the dice than you normally get with plastic. That's actually somewhat akin to how when you roll metal dice, it feels noticeably different despite simply being heavier. Now, the final question that I'm sure people are wondering is they're wondering about durability on these things. Dogmight has made serious claims about the fact that they work really hard to make it so that these things are going to last as long as you want them to, right? I had some concerns myself about the stone powder inlay that they're using for doing their inking, but so far I've been rolling these for a while and nothing's come out, so it seems like they're actually pretty good in terms of their overall durability and their overall lifetime. So I think that this set is really amazing. I'm really happy that Dogmight is throwing their hat in the ring in terms of being able to produce top quality artisanal style dice, because I think that they make some really amazing products and I think that you'll really like them. These dice do clock in anywhere from $150 for a 7-count set to $250 for a 7-count set, but they also offer singles like I mentioned, and it comes down to what kind of wood you want to use. Dogmight is using a different style for ordering for these. Instead of being able to custom select what you would like, they are manufacturing them themselves themselves. They're making the choice of what their inventory is, and you just buy the inventory that they have. But that's just because these things take so long to produce that they have to kind of dictate what they've got in stock. They have told me that they're going to be trying to expand their dice line. I think they're coming out with some new dice, so go ahead and pay attention to that. That may help to increase your ability to order what you want. So I do my best here to answer the questions that I anticipate people will have for these kinds of products, but please ask me more questions down below or ask me over on Discord or on social media, and I will do my very best to answer them. I really like these. I think that you guys will like them too. They'll make a spectacular gift. These things are really impressive. I'm super happy with the set that I've got, but I would love to answer questions to help lessen any fears that people may have for getting into high quality wooden dice. So check out dogmightgames.com, go take a look at the dice that they have there, and a little birdie told me that they're coming out with some new types. So be sure to pay attention to Kickstarter for that one. As usual, like the video, subscribe to the channel so you can see when new stuff comes out, and come talk to me over on social media or on Discord. I'd love to talk to you about anything RPG, board games, D&D, special dice, whatever you want to talk about. Until next time I see you, have more fun, would you? It's good for you.